Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Monday meetup with me, Cherie Kennard. We are at episode 22 this week, and this week I am visiting, or virtually visiting, South Africa. And I have three wonderful people, one a very, very last minute addition to our panel here, and they're all here to share with you how this business is working for them based in South Africa, how they got into the business, and what it's done for them since becoming an online digital entrepreneur. So I don't know about everyone else, but I didn't even know what a digital entrepreneur was when I first became into this business. I've been in it for 2 years now. I've seen some wonderful results. I've met some wonderful friends, and my why just keeps getting stronger and bigger alongside with my dreams. A little about me for anyone watching either new to my page or watching from someone else's page. I have two wonderful kids. My little guy's down napping at the moment and he'll wake up any moment. So we'll see if we see him while we're live today. He's about 15 months now. He's starting to run around like crazy and he's a very busy boy. I also have a daughter. You'll hear her in the background. She's just on the iPad keeping herself busy right now. Her name's Sienna. She's 3.5, almost 4, and she is definitely a busy girl. So as a busy stay-at-home mom, you know what? My days were busy, but I still felt like I wanted something else in. There she is. She's made it. So I just still wanted something else in my life. I didn't feel like I was, doing everything that I could be doing with my life. I didn't necessarily miss the workforce as a stay-at-home mom, but I did miss being able to contribute financially, and I did miss having that something else to focus on. So this business has definitely given me that. At the end of the day, when the kids go to bed, a lot of people just really can't wait to put their feet up and just watch a movie. Myself, I actually really love being able to put my business hat on and just focusing in on that for a little bit, knowing that I'm just doing that little something extra. So that's a little bit about me. What else can I say? I'm from Australia. So I live now in Canada and have done so for the last 10 years. So I'm doing the immigrant thing, and, I had to really start from scratch. I don't really have family or anyone around me from, my past. And my husband's RCMP here. So he's, for anyone over there, he's the Mountie with their, but they don't get a horse. They've got the red, jacket, the red serge and all that jazz. But the police living here with the RCMP means that every 3 to 5 years, we're always moving. So, we're not really settling roots for a long time. So this business has also been great for me, that it's something that I know I can pick up and take with me to the next spot. I don't have to reapply for jobs. I don't have to start from the bottom again. I can just pick it up and everything keeps going along smoothly. And likewise, if I go back to visit my folks in Australia, when I can again, I can't wait to be able to. I don't know when that'll be, but when I can finally go back to visit them, I don't have to, ask for a long time of leave. I can just carry on. When you go to Australia from the other side of the world, it costs a lot of money, and, you don't want to just go for a couple of weeks. So I can take a long time, and I don't have to, ask for that much time off. So that's a little bit about my insight to my world. You can definitely learn about me more on my page if you haven't already had a look through. I have a little emergency. Can you give me 2 seconds? I'm going to introduce the first speaker, sweetheart. She doesn't want polka dots. All right, let's take a look.
I don't want those.
She's doing this lovely thing on here where she's trying to draw the same picture, and she's doing a very good job. I'm just going to bring her up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go first to Nazreen. Nazreen is going to tell us, just 1 second, Sally. Nazreen's going to tell us a little bit about her journey into the online space. So I'm going to mute myself so I can fix this for my daughter, and take it away, Nazreen.
Hi, everybody. My name is Nasreen. I'm from South Africa. I'm a mom of 3 and an online digital business owner. Just like Cherie, I have a very busy day with my 3 kids, not so little anymore. I've got 2 girls in high school, and my son's just started grade 1 this year. Cherie asked me to say a little bit about how I found out about this business. So one of my friends, my mentor, is actually a friend of mine who was in another networking business with me previously. And I noticed what she was doing on her page, and it got me excited and also intrigued as to what exactly she was doing. So that's how I got to find out about this business. And the reason I was looking to do something online, just like you said, Cherie, moms sometimes feel like they want more out of life, not only being around kids, and I missed the adult interaction. That's what I missed the most about working. And I wanted to feel like I was doing something else besides being a mommy full time. So that's the reason I was looking. I mean, I tried looking for other things to do that, I could do around my kids, but I didn't actually find something that ticked all the boxes to what I was looking for. So when I saw what Naseema was doing and I had a look at the webinar a few times, it got me really interested. And I think it was after I watched maybe the 4th webinar, I realized that, what, all these people are real, different people on all the time. So I took the next step and I paid the $149. And I can say that I didn't look back after that. I signed up straight away and I joined the business, and I'm so glad that I did. I wish I'd found out sooner, but so far so good. I've had a lot of success, both financially and in my personal development as well. The training, not only we have a very good training system, a video-based step-by-step training system where somebody who doesn't have too much of tech skills or doesn't know too much of social media can be taught. The training covers most of the social media platforms that we use to leverage our business. And besides that, our training focuses on personal development, which is something that I haven't seen in any other business that I've actually been a part of. And for me, that has really helped me as a person to get out of my comfort zone. Like, I would never have used StreamYard or come on a live in any other day. But I mean, with this business, it's really taught me to come out of that. And so besides, I mean, and the amount of friends, the community is actually so great. I mean, I've met all you wonderful people just from the community. I wouldn't have known you guys otherwise. So both financially, and I've also achieved the thing of having adult interaction. I mean, I've made so many friends that I chat to on a daily basis. And the fact that I'm helping other people do something to either better their lives financially or to have, it's my son, my little one, who's got school tomorrow. So the thing that I like the most is that I wake up feeling fulfilled, that I'm able to help somebody else change their life. So for me, that's like the big thing that I've gained from this. It's not just the financial part. It's helping others change their lives and watching them, develop with their businesses and seeing them having success. It gives me a lot of satisfaction.
For sure.
Great.
Yeah, when you actually want the success for the people that you're helping more than you want the success for yourself, you're kind of in the right spot. And I can totally relate about the adult interaction because when you're around just your little ones all day and that's the only conversation you have, you really want to have just that little bit of adult conversation. And I know for myself, for the past 2 years, I've spoken to my mentor pretty much on a daily basis, and it's gone from a mentorship to a full-on friendship. And I visited their house and I've hung out with their family, and they live 10 hours away. They don't even live close anymore. And I've seen her quite a lot in the last 2 years considering, and especially with everything going on in the world right now, where we're really stuck in our houses so much more than we ever have been, to be able to have connections outside our house and families, like all this extra family time is amazing, but to have that outlet as well has really been good for my mental health. I know that much. So I can definitely relate there. Let's go next to Ashik, and I'd love to hear, you're a little newer to the business. I would love to hear a little bit about your story and your entry into the online world.
Firstly, I'd like to thank you, Cherie, for having me. So I'm Ashik Joseph from Cape Town, South Africa. I'm father of 2. My eldest is a daughter, she's 3 years old, and my son is 1 year old. I work as an administrator of my department, and I actually work a straight shift, which is Monday to Friday, 8 to 4. I know a lot of people will say, yeah, that's a nice shift to work, but you don't really get time to spend with your family. You come from work, you're tired because you're doing all your duties at work, and you don't have really time for the kids. But I make time. I definitely make time. And I'm someone I like to go to gym. I play soccer. I like to being active. And like for instance, when I do my soccer training, it's after working hours, which is about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then that takes time away from my family. So I was looking for something where I could have more time with my family, as well as financial stability. And then I surfed the web, and you can't really trust these things. I came across a few things, and there's scams out there. I had one business that was in, and I didn't do too well, and that made my wife also skeptical. My wife's a skeptic in the relationship, and so I just, when I came across this ad, I resonated with it immediately because it was mentioning how I could get back my time with my family, how I could do this business on my own schedule, anytime I can fit in as best suits me. And then I signed up for the webinar. You have to put in once you go onto the page, you have to put in your name and your email address, and it's absolutely free. So I thought, let me give it a shot because I have nothing to lose. And once I watched it, I have to, at the end of the webinar, there's a $149 you have to pay, which allows you to get the people out of the training side. And on the training side, you get more insight of the business, what it's all about. And the fact that I could get my money back was, I think, was a key. So I paid the $149, and I told myself, in a few days, if this is not what I want to do, I'm gonna ask for my refund. Then, by the first day, I was blown by the results the people were getting, and it just went on and on. I didn't act immediately, as I was still a bit skeptical. I just thought, let me take the leap of faith and pay the $149. I mean, it's not too much. It is a bit of, it's quite expensive, but I mean, let me take it and take a chance and see what it's about. And ever since I did that, I didn't look back. I just the how can I say, the mind shift had shifted positively, and you're involved in this community that's like-minded people that's all working towards common goals. And if you get stuck in this business, you can literally reach out to anyone and they'll help you with pleasure. So once I started the business and saw that I'm getting results by personal development, first of all, and I was never one to do go lives as well as Nassim mentioned, but look at me now. I'm even doing videos. And so, yeah, it helped me get out of my comfort zone. And I always say this, nothing grows in your comfort zone. It's a very beautiful place, but nothing grows there. So, yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. And the work-life balance is so important for people. As you said, like comfort zone, a lot of people get comfortable with where they are and they're comfortable working, the routine that they're used to working, but they don't realize that there is something or opportunities out there that allow them to have a better balance. Or they know they're out there, but like you said, they've got to fish through all the, a few people have these things in place, the scams, the actual pyramid schemes, the actual nasty stuff. A few people have this in place, but it really ruins it for all these people that want to find the good stuff. And with this business, as we all know, people are so quick to judge it based on all of those scams and the nasty stuff. But, everyone has their opinion. Everyone can be quick to judge, but the people that are actually going to do well with this are the ones that are willing to just try and willing to watch the webinar. And when you have the option, and it is an option, when they have the option for the $149, I'm getting photos taken. I have the paparazzi here. When you have the option for the $149, like I said, it is an option. You don't have to go further if you don't want to, but it is the only way to find out really what this business is about. You get all of it unfolded right in front of your very eyes. And like Ashik said, Oh, yes, just one moment, darling. Like Ashik said, if you don't like what you see, if you find that it's not for you, you just get that refund straight away. So that's a great picture. So it is really important to know that it is an option to find out. Okay, just one second, darling. She's good at interrupting, just like her mama. Oh, careful, sweet. So, lost my train of thought. Yes, so it is all available for you to find out if you want to. And the refund comes back quick. We're not just taking your money forever. You have that option to come back. It's all secure payments. So it's nothing to worry about there. But I do love the points that you brought up. And how different it is to Nazrin. You did come in the same way that I did, through just a total stranger's thing in the newsfeed. Sienna, you're losing my train of thought, darling. Come and see it, so everyone can see this cheeky face that's interrupting my little one. This is Sienna. All right, so we're going to move on now to Liesel. Now, Liesel joined us literally moments ago. We did have the lovely Nasima all lined up, but we had some tech issues, and unfortunately, I'm not tech savvy enough to have helped her out to get on here. So apologies for that, but I'm very thankful that Liesel is, like I said, community. We just all reach out, and we got someone within a matter of moments to actually replace her, which is wonderful. So I'm going to mute myself again. And Liesel, when you're ready, if you could just tell us a little bit about your journey so far, and what you're liking about the business, and whatever you really want to tell us, basically. I'll leave it to you.
That's great. Thank you, Cherie. Thanks so much for inviting me. Nazreen, thanks for thinking about me. It's really great to be here. Like I said, my name is Liesel. I am a wife, I'm a mom, and I'm a grandmom. I'm a psychology graduate, and also very recently I started doing wellness counseling, so mental health counseling, as well as a digital business owner. This, for me, I have to say that I found this business during the lockdown, when the entire world was locked down and everyone was stuck at home. So I think much like everyone else, I was scouring the internet looking for something to do. But I have to say, just before that, I had graduated as a psychology graduate in 2019. Was it 2019? At the end of the year, yes. So 2020, I was very excited because here I thought, this is it. This is my time to shine. I studied in my very late 40s. I'm not going to say how old I am, but I am over 50. So I started studying in my very late 40s. And then end of 2019, I graduated, very excited. Now it was my time to go out and do what I need to do. Then, needless to say, the lockdown happened. So my dreams were put on hold. Nobody was actually employing anybody. So there was nothing that I could do. I was trying to apply for jobs, but just nothing was happening. But that actually even happened way in the beginning, way in early 2020. And now in hindsight, when I think about it, I think that it might have just been my age that scared people, because people see that you are at a certain age and you have certain skills, and they just think that you're looking for top dollar, So in any case, lockdown then happened, and the pandemic hit the world. And like everyone, I was on the internet looking for something to do. And very much like Ashik and yourself, Cherie, a total random stranger, I found the news, then it came across my newsfeed, the advert, and it immediately resonated with me. My husband has his own business, and I think that much like Nazreen, I just wanted to add value, It wasn't that I needed to do anything, but I felt that I just needed, for my own personal growth, I needed to actually be able to bring some money into the home and do things that I wanted to do, the little things that you actually just want to do. So when I found this advert, like I said, it resonated with me immediately. I paid my $149, and guys, to say the least, I was blown away. I was really blown away by everything that I'd seen. But again, been a little skeptical and been a little scared. I also had to stop myself a little and do my due diligence, because I knew that there were a lot of scams out there, and also especially during the time of COVID and the lockdown. I just, knew that everyone's going to try to get online, so I better just check this out and make sure that it's legitimate, which is what I did do. So it took me at least a week to do my due diligence, And when I was satisfied, I then immediately jumped right into this. Now, for someone over 50, I hadn't used computers in a while. I have to say that the training was so easy. It was literally a step-by-step guide. I could follow it easily. I might have had a whole lot of devices. I had my phone, my laptop, the iPad, because I had to do something on the laptop, but I had to watch what I was doing from the iPad. But it was easy, and I managed to set up, and I got started in the business. It was absolutely amazing. The friends that I've made, like Nazreen said, across the world. I have friends all over the place, and we connect on a daily basis. And I think that is what is so nice about this business, is the fact that you actually never feel alone. There's always someone out there that you can reach out to if you have an issue. You just have to ask, somebody. Like I even asked Nazreen the other day. She had such a beautiful post, and I said to her, "Can I use that?" And she's like, "Of course you can use it." So this business is really not people. Our community are not people that are selfish. We all want to see each other succeed, and that is phenomenal for me. Like you said, Ashik, if you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you'll grow moldy. But the minute you step outside of that comfort zone, that's where the growth happens, So everyone always says nothing happens if nothing happens. And for me, I knew that if I wanted something to happen, I had to be the factor. I had to make sure that I was going to create my future. I couldn't use the excuse of, oh, I'm too old, I don't know anything about computers. I thank God that I actually did take the leap of faith, and I would encourage anyone, I don't care how old you are, as long as you're older than 18 years old, this business is for you. You can learn just like I did, and there are older people than me that do this. So if I could do it, and if they can do it, and we genuinely have success, anyone can actually do this business. I love what I do. I have all the time in the world to spend with my grandchildren. I love gym, so I have time to go to gym. And it just gives me the time freedom, money freedom. Guys, this business is phenomenal. If you're looking for something to do on the side, this is it. If you're looking for something to do full time, this is it. So my advice to everyone watching, jump in, take the leap of faith. You're not going to be sorry. If it works for us, it will work for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Absolutely. I'm just going to grab my son before he walks down the stairs. I haven't put the gates back up since he's now. Let's see how this goes. I know he wants to walk around. He's walking out. Just don't get down the stairs. I'm just going to quickly put the gate on. I do have more to say though. I'll be right back. Let me just make my house safe for the child. Okay, there you go, Jack. 1, 2, 3 here. And 1, 2, oh, careful. Sorry, guys. Full intermission. Safety first. Are you going to entertain them, Sienna? I have partners in my business. I have my children. All right, nice and quiet, finish up, okay? So thank you so much, Liesl, for sharing. And you know what? There are so many people of all ages doing this business. And I would say, let out breath now. I would say that most of the people that I know are actually older than me for sure. I'm 30, I don't know, what am I, 38, I think. And I would say most of the people I know are probably 50 plus doing this business personally. But there are really all ages. So I think it's just the umbrella of people that I'm more closely connected to. But I actually I've mentored a couple of people quite a bit older than me. And you know what? All the training, they thought they would have no chance of understanding it. They thought it was all beyond them. But our training's so step by step and video based, as we said. So it's really good to pick up by anyone. Even if you're not tech savvy and younger, for sure. Now I do have a couple of comments here that I just noticed, so I just want to show them. We've got Eradoda, that's my son there, Eradoda, and I'm just going to show this. Good evening, thank you for sharing. I don't know if anyone's directly associated with them. And then we have, she was on here previously when I did my Dubai one. Hi guys, watching from Dubai. Amazing to see you sharing your inspiring business journey. So she joined us a few weeks ago when I had business owners from Dubai as well. So like I said, we all really help each other and connect with each other. And we're our biggest cheerleaders for sure, because we all want to see success from each other and we want to help each other. And you really cannot see that in other business models. You cannot have that camaraderie, and you really don't get that the personal development side like Nazreen was mentioning. So as you can see, my house has just gone into busy mode again. So I'm going to leave it here. We are clicking up to the 30 minutes. I want to really thank my panel tonight for helping me find a replacement and also just being there to let me carry through with my live. I am very particular about having my 3 screens. Yes, darling? My 3 screens is one of those like nitpicky things. So I really appreciate that we found you all. And I hope that anyone who watches this in South Africa really listens and takes a chance. This is not a scam. This is the business that is booming in the online world. And we are literally learning from the best in this business. Our leaders are the top affiliates, distributors, whatever you want to say, for the company that we're, working with to get the success that we are. So we are really learning from the best, which is wonderful. Thank you guys again for joining me, Ashik, Nazreen, and Liesl, and we'll leave it there. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.